Here I am again at Amazon. I have a full-time job at a factory. I picked up this seasonal position at Amazon to make some extra money, to pursue some goals, and to change not only my own life, but my family's life, man. And let's be real. Having two jobs is not something that you actually love or want to do. But when you're focused, when you have a goal that you want to achieve, and the route leads you to this position, this is what needs to be done. And of course, there's many ways to come out ahead. But for me, this just happens to be my path right now. And that's the thing you have to understand, because we all have different circumstances. We all have different skills, education, all of these different things. But at the end of the day, you have that goal that you want to achieve. And if this is a step that you have to take right now, then it's something that you have to do, man. I don't love working two jobs. I would rather be at home playing video games or just chilling or doing anything else but working here. But I am trying to get ahead. I am trying to work and really make something, man. I want to be able to go back home after a long day, put my head to rest, and know that I've actually been putting into work, and then I'm striving and dedicated to freaking changing my family's life, man. Because I've been had this thought, had this dream, and right now I feel like I'm fully in it right now. And by that I really just mean that I'm taking all the steps that I should be taking in my position right now to make it happen. And of course, man, I'm telling you, there's millions of ways to do this. But whether you don't have the capital, education, skill set, whatever it is, it can still be done. And working two jobs just happens to be it for me right now. Not only does it let me make more videos, but it also gives me a little bit of extra income each month. And that little bit of extra income that I'm gonna invest, save, and pay off debt will go such a long way. And just by sacrificing, this is only a seasonal position, so it's only going to be like 3 months of work, really. But for sacrificing 3 months worth of weekends and a little bit of sleep and a little bit of, like, what's that word for that thing? Pleasures, you know what I'm saying? Like spending time with my girlfriend, my freaking family, playing video games, or just chilling at home, you know what I mean? Doing that little sacrifice will have such a big impact overall for the trajectory of my life. And to some of y'all, may be like, bro, you're working at Amazon, like, you're not gonna be able to do this, It is what it is. It doesn't have to be Amazon, it doesn't have to be nothing, but working two jobs right now is something that I must do to get to where I'm headed. And for those of you guys that are working two jobs and are really grinding it out and are miserable and it sucks, have that vision clear, man, and have the path to getting there. Because if you don't have that, those hard days where you're tired, unmotivated, and just burnt out, really will be that much harder. Because trust me, man, today's my first day at Amazon again, and I'm freaking half and half on it. Half of me is pumped, motivated, freaking ready to go grind and just get to it. The other half of me, of course, is like, man, I'm kind of tired. Like, this kind of sucks. It's hot. Like, dang, I remember why I didn't like doing this last time. And if you let that side win, you will give up the second job and you will go back to your one position, which is not bad, of course. And if it's enough, then it's enough, right? But it's not enough for me and for what I want to accomplish. But if you just allow yourself to switch that mindset a little bit and say, man, I'm tired, but I'm still gonna go to work. I'm burnt out of this job at Amazon, but I'm gonna see it through, because I know by the end of it, I will be that much more ahead and that much more like, overall just motivated. Because I know if I see this through and I get to that end of the seasonal position after making all these videos, after grinding all these things, getting all these little paychecks, I'll be able to look back and be like, man, I did that. And not only something to feel accomplished about, but like, the thing is, right before I started this position, man, I had the vision. I'm seeing how and what it will really impact in my future, and doing this will definitely be beneficial. And you guys will see it here in real time, because I'm going to be making so many freaking videos. I'm going to be using all that money for good things like debt, investments. Anything I make from Amazon is pretty much going for that. And of course, some of my factory income will also, but that one I'll probably be able to, you know, Christmas is coming up, I gotta buy a little gift or two, you know, things like that. But working 2 jobs, oh hell no. Working 2 jobs sucks, but I love the grind, and I love the feeling I have right now and the vision I see, man, because I really see the things that I'm going to accomplish, and I will make it happen, man. And I'm documenting it here on YouTube to show everybody that it's possible, because I sat in that position where I was like, man, it's only people get lucky. Oh man, my situation is this. Oh, that's hard, man. Like, oh, I'm not having motivation, this, that, all these different excuses, man. And trust me, I understand it, man. Sometimes you fall in that rut, that depression, and it's hard to get out of it. But I was there also. And of course, we all have different situations. Understandable. But you're the person living yours, and you have that dream, and you have those goals, and you have to get them. Just like I will, just how I'm doing now. I don't want to be here, man, but I love working 2 jobs, especially now that I have such a clear vision, and I'm really amped up to get this done, man. And I think about it like this, to close it off. Look at the sunset real quick. You can see how the sun is setting. Beautiful thing. Look at the view. Random houses, right? This is what we see right now. How I said in the past, whipping the Ford Transit. But in the future, I will be whipping the Porsche that I want to get. And of course, it's not about materialistic things, man. But there's certain things that we like, that we can treat ourselves with when the time is right. But this is just really for pure motivation, man. I'm gonna have the Porsche, and I'm gonna be driving it. I'm gonna be laid back looking at the sunset, but instead of looking it out of a freaking Amazon truck, I'm gonna be sitting on my porch with my land, because I want a ranch with the animals walking around, a few cows, horses, the cats, the dogs, my wife, my family, all these little different things, man. And then I will think back at this time when I'm here working these 2 jobs and be appreciative. And not only that, but like, I feel like I earned it, and I really freaking pushed and worked for what I wanted to achieve. And the thing is, man, I see it so clearly that it really freaking helps all of the work. It helps me sit here and deliver these packages and not feel like how I used to feel. Because I've done this too. This is my 3rd time at Amazon working 2 jobs. And each time was a different experience. The first time, I was freaking pumped. I was going crazy. The second time, I'll be honest, man, I didn't last as long because I didn't have that drive. I was in that rut, how I said. But I still showed up a few days and got some work done, man. But right now is when I'm going to do the most. And I'm going to make this happen. And I want you guys all to reach those goals, man. Take care.